Alright, so I want to show you guys how much I suck at this. This is ROX, is Ragnarok Online. X, it's a whole new game. It just came out, I think, about a week ago or so. And I've been really getting into it. I'm almost at level 30, and it's been pretty fun. The graphics are pretty decent. I mean, it's way, way better than what Ragnarok was all those years ago. So this is me kind of, reminiscing the good times in this game, and it's super fun. They have a lot of events and stuff going on. And I've been using this as a way to take a break from Arcana Tactics. So it doesn't really have many things going on right now, and I'm quite close to the end game. So I decided, let's take a break. Let's see if they come up with something new. In the meantime, I can check this out. And man, I was super hooked. It's super fun, super cute. The colors are amazing. The game has been keeping me company. It's been great. But in the meantime, I want to show you that this little quiz, this RO quiz, which I absolutely suck at. So I'm gonna go with the herd mentality and just follow the masses because I absolutely suck at this quiz and I don't wanna lose. I already did it once and it was horrible. This is the second time I'm gonna be participating in this, and this time I wanna just do herd mentality and just follow the group because there are people here who know more about the RO law than I do. So let's just see what happens. That's the quiz. Okay. Everyone uses their left hand. True or false? Oh, interesting. I don't think so, right? I think they use their right hand. You know what? We could collectively be wrong. That's interesting. Mm. See, this is a total matter of observation. There's this new mini game. It's called. Oh wow, we made it. Yes, this new mini game. It's called Islut is located in south of Frontera. No, no. Islut is southeast of Frontera. No, I don't think it's southeast. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things in this quiz that you actually gotta be part of the what do you call this game itself. But it's super fun because you can clearly see everyone's answer here, so you can do this herd mentality thing and still survive to some extent. So this is super fun. It's sort of like you're getting help from the community without actually getting help from the community. Vitality increases physical defense and magic defense. Wait, does it? Oh no, I should be able to check this, right? How do I just do that? Stats, vitality, max HP, and physical defense. Okay, all right. Not magic defense, but at least it's something. Oh wait, no. Did I get it wrong? I think I got it wrong, right? Or was it? No, no, I got it. I got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, we got it wrong. It's supposed to be HP and defense, not. So yeah, we got it wrong. Oh man, that's sad, unfortunate. But that's okay. At least we survived 2 rounds or something like that. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So let's see what we get. We got like a little chest here. Let's open it up. Okay, we got some items. Okay, anyway, we got a bunch of stuff to open up today. Let's just do that. So I'm not sure how many of you are fans of Ragnarok, but it's super fun. It's the game that really got me into the whole farming and crafting concept. I think before Ragnarok, there was not many games like it, and I played so many crafting and farming games after being part of Ragnarok, and I think it has a lot to do with it. So now that I'm in Frontera, I think my Odin's Blessing is going to continuously load up to 600. So we're going to go to the mission board in the meantime and collect some missions, because once you're above level 27, 28, it's super hard to level up without doing quests, because there's just not many quests going around. So one of the easiest ways is to do this thing on the quest board. So I'm going to accept all of these and do as many of these as I can, because these obviously give us a fixed amount of XP and quite a lot of XP. So this is like a guaranteed way of leveling up. So finally, I have some daily stuff. So let's just go ahead and do all this within Frontera stuff first, and then we can go past the dailies to like the other board quests and stuff. So we all get free mounts. I think that's pretty okay. We got some mounts. That's nice. The game is generous to some extent. It does want you to buy its crystals. I've already read all of this before. It does want you to buy some of its crystals, but it's not so bad in the sense where you can still farm if you're patient. And I think that that's good enough. There's no paywall, if I were to say so. There's no RNG paywall, so it's not so bad as some other possible games, but it's not the most generous game out there because in terms of leveling up, you really gotta slog. But I guess that's part of the game. It just wants you to. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. This is Southgate. No, I still got a lot of chat in Prontera first. So let's just talk to all these people in Prontera first before we go to the Southgate. What's the closest? You're the closest. Yeah. So, yeah, it's still a bit of a chore. But I guess that's part of the style of Ragnarok. It is a more of a chore than anything else, if I were to say so. Shoulder, shoulder, idle, that's my dream. Please help me, Dobbin Crusade. Okay, fine. I'll go to Dobbin. Okay, we gotta talk to Dobbin for other reasons as well, so it's not such a bad idea. What do you want, Dobby? I mean, Dobbin, but still Dobby. Okay, let's go to this guy. It's pretty near. Let me fade out some of my keypad controls. Wait, you know what? Let me just swap out. And fade these out a little bit. Not sure if they're actually blocking your vision, but I'm just going to fade them out. Just a little bit, just to make it easier for me. Yeah, now it's a bit more faded. That seems a little bit more decent. So this guy has a task for me. Okay, fine. Southgate. Let's go to talk to all the people in Frontera. Oh, and it changed to daytime. That's interesting. So I remember there's one activity I can only do during daytime, which is gathering. So I may have to do my gathering task before I complete these dailies because I'm not sure how long they will take me in total. So I'm just going to skip through these because we have already done these ones before and I'm just repeating these tasks. But regardless, I think it's pretty fun. I think there's one or two tasks that's not the same. Yeah, I think there's one or two tasks that's truly different. So I may have to keep an eye out for that particular one. Okay, this one's asking me to go back to the mission board already. Oh, so there's one task that we can just complete just by talking to these people. I think that's okay. Wow, that was super fast. That was the fastest completion task. So as you can see, we got quite a bit of XP there. That XP I'm not going to get by farming because one monster is like 20 or 30 XP and it's extremely painful. World destruction, obtain the acorn in the labyrinth forest. See what else is together. Oh yeah, let's talk to Dobbin first. We haven't done that. We gotta go to the capital sewer. That's all together. Mjolnir Mountains is together as well, so we do have a bunch of things that's together, and I think that that will be pretty nice to do. Okay, capital sewer. Mjolnir Mountains, Southgate, Southgate. Okay, let's just make our way to the Southgate, I guess. And let's just remind ourselves to do some gathering tasks if we come across them. So yeah, that's part of the thing. So as you can see, I'm super new here. I'm just figuring things out. Just made a quick guild because I found a lot of the others don't really have many English guilds. They are speaking in their own languages, and it took me a while to find one that's that was like a mix of English and some other languages. But I thought, what, let's just make a guild um, that's English, and we'll just gather some people whoever, however many few are in this server that actually speak English, and we'll manage. Because I'm in Asia, and we do have a lot of people who can speak their own languages pretty well, and that's nice and all. But I can't communicate with these people cross language. It's pretty tricky. So English is unfortunately the only colonial language that we have around here that allows us to communicate with each other. So thanks England for colonizing us, but at the same time, it's the only way we could get around communicating to each other. So this is Izud Island. This is Izud Island. Okay, so while we're here, Let's just see if there's any gathering tasks that I can do here. Um, I'm in 2.5D. It gives me this view, but doesn't allow me to move the camera so much. So can I gather these? No. Can I gather any of these? I remember there was something here that I could gather, and I can't remember what or where exactly it was. But in all this farm, you'd think you'd be able to gather something. You know what? Let's do the life skills. Let's do gardening. And I think there's nothing in Frontera Southgate actually that I could gather. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well, let's just go to... What's the nearest though? Mission boat in Izud Island? Really? Do I want to do that? That way I could go and talk to this Lix as well in Izud Island. I don't have to do the Mjolnir Mountain and Capital Sewer all at once. I think it doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, plus the Izud Island gate is right here, so... Alright, we'll just navigate our way there first. Okay, so this game is a lot of autoplay. You can just click on the mission on the left and it does auto you quite a bit. But all that autoing doesn't help you much once you're at higher level. And I like that. I like the fact that it helps you go through all the tutorial stuff and all the low level stuff pretty easily. But once you're at higher level, you really want to keep your auto off because there's a lot of decisions. Excuse me, because there's a lot of decisions that you just want to make by yourself. I'm not sure what I just split it out just now. But yeah, there's a lot of decisions you want to make by yourselves, and as time goes on, and this auto doesn't help you so much, but it does help you with a lot of with this path finding, which I find super convenient. And there's a lot of tasks that are locked off in a day-to-day basis, so you can't be too ahead of the average level in the game. You have to follow the kind of more or less average level, and I think it's stated somewhere here. It's stated here. The world average world level is 38, for example. So you can't be too far off that world level. So if you're lower than that, it helps you keep up with it. And if you're higher than that, it helps you. Sorry, it slows you down. So if you're higher, it's a little bit unfortunate, but if you're lower, it's super helpful. Prontera, Mjolnir, Prontera. I think going to Prontera first would be ideal. Capital Sewer, Labyrinth Forest. How far is Labyrinth Forest? Not far. We can just take the teleporter here and just get there first. And then we can think about what we're gonna do. I mean, where we're gonna go after that. I think that's a better idea. So yeah. So when I first started this game, I didn't know I could max out the graphics this much. Didn't know I could, like really pump it up. So I decided, well, we'll do that. Let me just adjust this screen size a little bit. And it looks so much better with the maxed out graphics. So I'm playing this on BlueStacks once again, and I hope BlueStacks survives Windows 9 or whatever it is that's coming. Because I believe in the new Windows, they're gonna have their own Android emulator, and I don't think they're gonna allow third parties because it's been messing around with their, um, their core system or whatever. But I think it's not really going to be much of a problem because, quite frankly, the graphics card takes most of the load in these cases. Yes, I know your CPU does take quite a bit, but you can just switch the load to your graphics card in the NVIDIA settings. Or, I'm not sure about AMD, but NVIDIA has that ability to switch the settings to allow you to sort of, can I gather these? Sort of take the load. So, yeah, there's something nothing here to gather. Okay, let's just keep going. Can I gather these? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the target first then. I'm sure there's something up here that I could gather as well. There's some flowers and stuff up here. Oh, okay, up here or something. But I do need to obtain acorn as it says. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna take me past that. Let's just see. Can I gather these? Do I have to dismount or something? No, I can't gather them. I'm not sure why I can't gather them. It's bothering me. I think It's like a time of day when they spawn or something, and I gotta be exactly. Oh, I gotta kill these squirrels to gather the acorn. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, you know what? Let's take a photo of me killing these squirrels first because I do need a photo of all my adversaries to fill up the book. There we go. Got the snapshot. Let's just make sure I got the right snapshot. So let's go here. Let's clear this one first. Claim this. Let's go to monsters. Where's the squirrel? Mm, no, wait. Did I go past the squirrel? Squirrel can't be far, right? 31. There are 31 squirrels. Oops, not this. Here we go, monsters. So these books and these designs are super detailed, which makes it super fun. Mm, race. Yeah, let's just look through carefully. There we go, Coco. So we got the photo of Coco. We need to kill 250 of these, which we're not going to do right now. We just need one more acorn and then we're out of here. Okay, let's go 10 over the acorn. Okay, so that's in Prontera, which means we should be able to go through the... we are in Mjolnir Mountains now. So let's do all the Mjolnir Mountain stuff first. There we go. Let's do this. Oh wait, no, let's do this. This is quite near. So let's talk to Morts first. Story of Lust. Right, let's do that. Excellent. And then we'll see where we go from there. So I did lower the overall, what do you call this? Like visual rate of spawning, or rather spawn rate of visuals. I'm not sure which is which. But yeah, I had to do that a little bit just so that the game doesn't lag because I have to help the game too. The game does lag by itself, and it's nothing to do with my performance because I was operating at pretty high performance level, and I maxed out my FPS rates and all that in BlueStacks. And my CPU and RAM is not that high, so it's just the game. It does have its own form of lag as it spawns things in, probably connection part or something like that. But it's not so bad. It doesn't really affect gameplay because you can be in one place and safe from all this lag. Come back. Okay, trust me. Okay. Okay, so kill Dusties. Okay, sure, I'll kill the Dusties. I'm not sure if I have a photo of these Dusties. I think I do. But just to be safe, I'm going to take a photo. I don't see a reason why I should not. Oh man, those flower things always creep me out. Let's take a photo of these flowers. And let's take another one of these Dusties. And, I'm not sure which one counts, but I think they count equally. Dusties, there we go. Got the photo, excellent. What about the flower thing? Can I kill that flower thing, or it's just like, you know, flora? Is it just part of the? Okay. Oh well. Never mind. Let's just kill all these dusties and then we can move on. So this stream, I mean, this video is gonna be just pretty much more of a stream sort of thing because as you can see, it's a farming type thing. It's gonna take a lot. So I'm gonna go episode to episode, just as smoothly as I can. Perhaps showing you a lot of daily stuff and maybe showing you some dungeon stuff. I think I'll do some dungeon after this. But that's gonna be pretty much it. I hope you guys try your best and have fun in this game. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it. I'm just gonna continue this, doing my dailies, and I'm gonna continue into the dungeon. If you're expecting anything out of the ordinary, unfortunately there is not. It's just Ragnarok and it's fun. Oh, and I died for the first time. Okay, that is unusual. I have never seen that one in quite a long time. So let me just tell you, that is unusual. I've not died before. But regardless, I think that's the first time for everything. So that is interesting, and I didn't know. I thought I'd lose some XP or something. Guess you don't really lose much, which is pretty generous. So that is something new. I guess I've never died in this game. Wow. But yeah, I must have been doing something. Must have been beaten up by something out of the ordinary. Not sure what it was. Was it the Dusties? Are the Dusties so dangerous? No, it can't be. Could it? Was it the Dusties? Did they do this? Okay, you know what? Let's just go here and check on the Dusties. You're level 32. You're not that high. I've faced level 31s and 32s at my level. I think there's something else that I didn't observe next to the Dusties. Okay, you know what? Let's just turn the graphics up a notch to make sure we spawn in. I think the players are not that important. Let's do the special effect range, the damage range, the name range, vision range. Yeah, let's increase all these things. And we don't need so many players to show up on the screen. I think that will do a lot of overload. So let's keep it at that. Um, Camera follow, vertical fixed. I think the rest is fine. Okay, now let's see. So what's eating at me? I'm just fighting a bunch of dusties. It's not the worst thing, but they are doing quite a bit of damage from what I can see. Let's pump up this heal. I gotta pump this up to focus on my build eventually. Okay, so dusties are tough, but they are giving me quite a bit of level, and my Odin's Blessing is kicking in because they are not 6 levels of difference away. So dusties might be a good way for me to just keep farming. But no, you know what? I gotta do this task, so let's just keep doing the task first. They give me way too much XP for me to be worried about standing around and farming. Yeah. Oh man, I made make myself some killer tea. Killer tea. Okay, so this is done. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna stock these up first for the mission board. Let's just see what else is in Mjolnir Mountains. There we go. Is there anything else in Mjolnir Mountains? I don't think so. Prontera. Yeah, we'll do all the Prontera stuff and then we'll go to the sewer. Yeah. Wait, this is Steiner, right? Yeah, okay, alright, fine. Okay, you know what? Let's just check some skills and let's just gauge where we are right now. So we do have a lot of the cleric skills activated. I did not go for the mace build. I went for the ranged cleric build. So I have a what do you call this? Like a wand and a shield. And I think this is better for dungeons, so I'm just gonna go with that. You want to stay as far away as possible, and you don't want to aggro too much. So I mean, especially as a cleric, and I mean, I like the support class. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So yeah, I enjoy playing these kinds of support classes. Wait, let's just check. Is there anything we forgot to open or forgot to consume? Um. Okay, and let's consume some food to keep us going. Let's consume. This one gives us strength. We don't need this. Agility. Sure, why not? We don't really need so much agility, but we'll do it anyway. Luck. Sure, why not? Keep the others for some dungeons. I don't want to use them too much. This is the one that allows us to revive people, the leaves. And... oh, reset skill points. Neutralizer. So I have the neutralizer to reset my... skill points, but stat points, oh, this is okay, this is the stat points here. What about this one? What do I do to reset this? Oh, this is something else. It's called Magic Stone, right? And this is in the crystal shop in Alberta. Okay, it's gotta be expensive, but it's a doable thing. But I think I'm pretty happy with my stat distribution. I obviously don't need strength. I obviously don't need strength for my build. And they even have recommended builds here. So Vitality, Intelligence, and Dex is closer to what I want to go. So it's these three. But I did pump in some in Agility because I felt that my attack speed was just painful. And as you can see, a lot of my skills get blown off in the first 2 seconds. And I rely a lot of in my I mean my regular attack. So until I get more skills, I thought let's just pump a little bit into agility and it'll help us a bit. So okay, we've done that. We've killed a whole bunch. We are leveling up pretty decently right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see. Frontera. There's one that's within our range. Frontera, Frontera. Okay, let's go to this one. Obtain the Creamy's honey. So let's do the creamy mission. And then what else do we have? Mandragora seed. Ooh, that's a nice name, Mandragora. Okay, sounds terrifying though. Okay, let me zoom out as much as I can. Set the max of my zoom out. Sometimes I honestly prefer the 2.5D because it just gives me a slightly better view. And yeah, I think it's 2.5D is probably the way to go. Thin feelers. See, the thing is you get to see all these items dropping from people around, but don't think it really has anything to do with your own missions. There we go. Hand over the creamy honey. You're on the way, buddy. I wish I could just jump off this thing. This isn't Breath of the Wild or Genshin Impact. It's Ragnarok. Gotta just deal with it. So yeah, that's the way it goes. Why can't I gather these? Such a mystery. Such a mystery. Hmm. So I'm sure there's things I can gather and there's things I can't. But okay. Okay, you gotta go to Frontera, Frontera. Let's see, Frontera, 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 Frontera. Yada 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 yada. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Frontera. You know what? Let's not go to Frontera yet. Let's go to the south gate. Hmm. I am going to Frontera though to get to the south gate. Um. Yeah, since I am here, let's just get all these done. Send over the acorn. Let's check a bunch of things. There you go. That's your acorn, buddy. Mission board, mission board. Yeah, this will clear up some of my screen, I guess. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I leveled up. Awesome. Finally. So yeah, the missions are the fastest way to level up. And look at that super duper high level boost over there. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, this is tutorial actually. Upgrading with refinement, right? Because I've leveled up. Okay, fine. Let's just check out the refinement tutorial. I think there's no harm in that. Yes. Okay. All right. Refine. Right. So I need these Oridecon or Redecon or whatever. Oh, I can refine these though. I've done that once, I think. So yeah. Uh, Wait, what? Oh, tutorial. Awesome. Okay, so we just got the tutorial done. That's not really a problem. Capital sewer. Okay, we can talk to the creamy honey. Oh yeah, creamy honey. Okay, let's give the creamy honey. There you go. Okay, mission board. South gate, south gate, south gate, and then the west gate. Okay. Not sure whether you should do all the west at once first, because it's just one. Okay, let's do the west gate one. Then we'll be back and do the south gate. So yeah, time to pump some stats into myself, I guess. I'm just gonna continue pumping intelligence. I want to get to 30. That's exactly what I was looking for. So ideally, it recommends you to do like 80 int, 60 dex, or rather 80 int, 50 dex, 50 vitality, something like that. But I mean, the ratio of like 60, or rather, how is it? Um, 60, 15, 15. I think it's like half, and it's like half of the other stats. So 30, 15, 15 is pretty good actually. Just to get as much damage as you can. But if you don't have enough vitality, you can't survive certain, just in certain places. So there will be a point where I may want to redistribute this just a little bit. Um, do I need a lot of dex? Ranged physical attack. It just increases the damage, the haste, and the hit. Vitality is more important for me because I'll be casting spells more so than attacking. So I don't know why it's asking me to get more dex. Haste. I'm not sure if the haste is the cast speed. It might be. It might be cast speed, right? Yeah, I think it's cast speed. That's what it is. Because yeah, I think dexterity is the cast speed because it's not intelligence. It's not agility. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, Mjolnir Mountains. Let's go and sell that. Let's see what we got. Some rewards for what? Oh, academic progress, right? Oh, I can do some level 30 stuff actually now. Right. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta, of course, collect this guy's work. I can do this thing, which is over here. Wait, no, where is it? Is it this one? I've seen it somewhere. Um, Academy? I think it's Academy or something. In the Geffen Tower. Okay, let's just go towards it. Yeah, there it is. It's in the Academy. There we go. Adventurous Journey quiz is open. Okay. So we gotta go to the journey quiz, and that's how we get a whole bunch of XP as well. Oh, I like this place. You can go through the waters and stuff. Let's just switch to the 3D so we can look around a little more. Oh, this looks super cool. Man, I take it back. Some of the designs of these places are really fun. It's just that you're not gonna get to these places so often. I want to take a photo of these things. Let's take a photo. And let's see what these are. Goblins. Oh, they're level 81 though. I'm not gonna mess with these. Nope, they'll kill me straight up. Yep, there we go. So let's just resurrect. That's painful. Ouch. So those things are super high level. I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to do the Geffen Tower quest unless we just literally run past like everything. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the south gate and do all of those quests first. We may have to just go full speed with the mount past everything instead of stopping and taking photos. I think that was that was detrimental. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So this is south gate, right? So we should have a whole bunch of things to do here. Morts. This is near the carousel area, right? Okay. Oh, he's telling us to go to Westgate instead. Okay, let's just go and do all these things. Xavier or Javier. I'm not sure how the pronunciations of X, uh, J, and H all mix into one. Oh yeah, I have the magic bait. I'll do that. Do I have? Oh yes, I do have 10 cup because I did it before. So there we go. Use magic bait to fish and craft a fish print once. So we got some other fish the last time with the magic bait. We'll see what we get this time. So fishing is also pretty straightforward, except you just gotta time this as close as possible to the blue ring. And sometimes, oh wait, you know what? I gotta switch to magic bait. There we go. And I'm not sure if it's exactly the blue ring because it lights up green right before the blue ring. I've caught an arowana craft now. Okay, there we go. So arowana is new. I haven't got that before. Excellent. So we've done that. Let's do the bait collection. Really? Uh, okay, I guess. Oh, so there's a thingy here that I can collect daily, huh? Right. So I only know this if I do the dailies. That's important. Okay, Capital Sewer, Izur Island, Capital Sewer, Prontera, Kefin. Okay, we'll do the Capital Sewers because they're together. Just want to finish off all these at once if I could. Let's see. Or should I do the West Gate first? Because it's not too far. I am going back towards Frontera, I think. Right? Yeah, I'm going towards Frontera. Let's do the West Gate one first, and then we'll do the others. So this is the quiz that we can do now. Let's claim that. So ideally, we want to get to level 50 as fast as we can to do the job advancement, because that's the super exciting part. But of course, there's a lot of items along the way that we can collect and level up with. A lot of dungeon work that we can do, and I think we may want to look into that as well. So it's been about 40 minutes or so, and we are still busy doing the daily, so that's super fun. So you gotta take like I think close to an hour if you want to speed run this. If you know the exact locations and stuff, I think you can speed run it within an hour to do all the dailies, and then maybe do the what do you call it, dungeons and stuff in maybe 10-15 minutes. Because dungeon runs take an average of about, I don't know, 10 minutes each. You could speed run it if you have a high level party. You just want to get the basic ones out of the way or something. I think it's all doable. Okay, so this one tells us to go back to the south gate. How far is the Geffen Tower from here? I'm gonna try to do it again. This time just go right past everyone. Merlin's spell in the Geffen library. I'm not sure why we're looking for a spell. I think it means spell book. Let's see. I'm getting some notifications from some other games. Um, okay, we'll look into this bit in a bit. So where is this Geffen actually? It seems to be like some sort of in the center of we were in Frontera West, right? So it's actually pretty much in the center. We could have come here without needing to go through that level 81 forest. But this is why the game's pathing can be scary sometimes, and you want to manual in certain situations. But as you could tell, I'm a noob. I had no idea there were level 81s there, and I died. So I guess the game's pathing has to take node your level into account, maybe. Or maybe you at least have to have an option where you can say like safe pathing, which keeps you out of harm's way, or at least something like that. Okay, this is Capital Sewer, Izud Island, Capital Sewer, Frontera South, and Mjolnir Mountains. So this is the Geffen Library. It looks super cool. And we did come here once, I believe, to read something on our on our class or something like that. I think I came here. I can't remember. I'm not sure if it's only a mage thing or is it also an acolyte thing. But I'm pretty sure rogues and swordsmen stay far away from it. I'm not sure what they read. They don't read actually, do they? They just brute force. But they are artists in their own way. Then their knowledge just doesn't come from books, I guess. So that is that. Going through the forest tribe. Okay, so this is another interesting place. These things are also high level, right? Oh no, this is the place. This is the level 81 place. It's just that now we are pathing. Oh, I see. A little faster, so a little safer. There has to be a safe path without running through them, though. That's terrifying. Those things just speed me up. Okay, we're back in the Mjolnir Mountains. Let's clear up Merlin. Merlin, trying to refresh your memory. Oh, this is back to Morts, actually. No answer from his master in turn. Instead, there was a terrible scream. No master is in danger. Panic, the youth turned around. The moment he laid eyes on the other side of the bridge, Merlin had become the great tree that stretched into the heavens. Take a photo of the great tree. Right. Let's do that. So this is actually a side quest. It's not one of the dailies, but I do want to get it out of the way because I think it's going to give us a whole bunch of XP, and that's all we're after right now. Take a photo of the great tree. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of murdering happening in this corner. But let's try to see if we can gather these now. Nope. Okay, never mind. Hmm. As you can tell, I don't think I can fall off this. Yeah, I can't. That is nice though. I think at least not falling off edges is not a bad thing. But it shows you the game really protects you and really babysits you. Okay, we got two capitals. We got one Izud, we got one Prontera South. We'll do the Frontera South, I guess. Weight collection. No, you know what? We should do the Izud Islands quest because I believe that it may ask us to come back to Frontera. Hmm. Okay. I wish I could sort these by whatever is nearest. You know what I mean? Yeah. So which is nearer, Izud Islands or Frontera South? I think the Izud Islands will use the central teleporter. Yeah, this one. So I don't have to go to Frontera South. I mean, go to a specific location. I take the teleporter and then I teleport here. Okay. He's near the docks. Is he near the docks? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, it's this guy near the docks. Right. You. Hi. Okay, so we got this. We can go to the south gate now. We can probably do capital sewers as well. Capital sewers entrance is here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're back in Frontera. Let's just do the, since we're here, let's just go to the mission board first, and then we may want to consider whatever's left. That's it. Okay, let's go to the capital sewer. So the sewer is in the center of Frontera, right? You know what? Let's go to Southgate in that case. Let's just get out of Frontera, do all the stuff outside first, and then come back here and do them together. Hmm. I just hope there's nothing in the sewer that requires me to leave the sewer to do it. There might be, wouldn't there? Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone has crafted the optimal pathing for this. There may be a guide or something. But never mind. I'll probably figure it out as I play. I usually do um, some sort of optimal, pathing as time goes on. It's just gonna take me a while to figure it out. Oh, okay. There we go. Um, all right. Excellent. So all these are capital sewer quests. Let's do them together. Let's open these. So adventure supply packs. Excellent stuff. All the basic stuff. But I guess it's okay. Let's also check in my auto settings whether I have the potions stacked up. Okay, so I have this in use. Oh, I have this in use. Okay. Plus? Plus, okay. I have these in use, okay. And when they drop below 60, I pop them in. But how, okay, the only thing I'm a little bit curious about is whether I can tell my character to use his heal on only those other than himself first. Because the way the heal works, it says heals a friendly target and yourself. So it is pretty powerful because it's a really strong heal. Um, okay, and this is into F. So yeah, we'll do these two into F. But what I'm worried is that he sometimes just casts this just by himself and not on his ally in the dungeon. So I want to make sure that he casts it on the ally first. Must be a setting for it. Probably have to dig it up, or I have to manually use it, which is going to be painful because I gotta like click the ally and then click the cast, and then I mean it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just actually, why am I complaining? It's too much. It seems like too much effort in this autoplay game. So probably drain layer, mushroom venom. Okay, they're probably next to each other, right? Okay, let's just do that. Let's get all these mushroom venoms up. What is this? Oh, okay, all right. This is what I'm collecting, right? This is my AoE spell. If I went for the physical build, I probably would farm a lot better. Uh, but I wouldn't be able to keep my stats up for the later stages. I guess everyone has to respect. Oh, whoa. Are you okay, buddy? Buddy, are you okay? I can't help him, can I? No, it doesn't look like I can. I don't have the... Oh, I do have the option. Can I get him up? Okay, dude, could you like help me so I could get this guy up? Yeah, just get these aggro off my back. I wanna be able to use them. Die, please. Yes. Let me heal him. Oh god, are you serious? I'm being interrupted. No, I can't heal him if I'm gonna be continuously aggroed by these things. Come on, help me. Yes, halfway there. It's not too much damage. My aggro won't end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, buddy. Got you up, buddy. There you go. Alright, that's it. I'm back to my mission. Just there to help. Just doing my usual cleric stuff. Don't mind me. So, that's how you be good in the community. You help people up like that. in Guild Wars, there's a massive thing. In Guild Wars, everyone is helpful to each other because it benefited you when you revive someone. In this game, I'm not sure if there is any such thing. And plus, these leaves, they're not too costly. I think you can purchase them, but there are some people that just want to hoard and are not that helpful. So yeah, it really depends. So as you can see, language barrier is a problem here. May not be a problem in may not be a problem in what's that? The non-Asian server. I'm not sure what servers you guys use. European, American server. Not sure what you guys have, but the Asian server, we have too many languages. Too many. So yeah. On top of languages, we have like dialects and stuff, and dialects is really tricky. Like people could be typing the same language as you, but you wouldn't understand it just because of the way they type them and the way they what do you call this? Write certain things. I think. So yeah, the dialect is really tricky. That's the thing. All right, done that. Right, it's Pantera, Pantera, Pantera. Excellent. Let's go. Let's see if that gets us out of this level zone. And then I want to do the academy quiz or something, and then probably we do dungeons because I think dungeons will be the last thing we'll do. Yeah. Oh, someone was in my party. I had no idea. Oh yeah, I'm in a party. Oops, I didn't know that, guys. I'm sorry. I should probably leave the party so that I can do my own stuff. I apologize. Okay. We are gaining Odin's blessing because we are in town. Let's see. Since the target, whoa, mission bot. Okay, great. All the mission bots. All aboard. Music is relaxing. Um, very RO. And as usual, the events are literally in your face because it's the way they designed it. It's just too many things to do. But all at the same time, you can't really do too much of each because there's like a. Oh, what's this? Oh, I have time. I have to do this in time. Oh, really? Okay, okay, right. So this is the Super Vault hard. I gotta clear this instant, and I have it's a timed quest. Oh wow. Okay, this is gonna be tricky, huh? I think I can manage it though, because otherwise it would not show up in my quest board. Right? Right? Anyway, I guess you guys get to see me doing dungeon. I've done hard before. Uh, the wand that I'm holding right now is from a hard dungeon, so I got a good drop in the hard dungeon. Unfortunately, I didn't get any other drops that were useful. They were non-class centric, so I actually tried to give them away. In fact, some people were pretty rude. They didn't want to switch with me, and I was like, "But dude, this is for you," and they were like, "No, I don't want it." Um, and sometimes I was like, "But I want that," and they're like, "No, you don't get it." So community is a little bit tricky here. Some people just have this, I want to hoard everything mentality, and I think that's not the best way to go. So this is the daily reward stack. Once you get to 3, you can't collect any more rewards. So that means you can't mass spam the dungeon. You can't just farm dungeon all day. And I'm not sure if this is entirely a good or bad thing, but it does limit progress. But it's not the worst thing because I believe there are a lot of other dungeons, and I think as you level up, you can play multiple. But it's just that you won't get the items for your level because the dungeons are, I think, level locked to certain levels. So yeah, that's just the way it is. What happened to the party? Uh, this is super weird. Okay, let's see. Super Vault hard. No, I don't want the normal. I want to leave this party. I want to do hard. So could you get me to hard? Auto match. Yeah, there we go. So Vault hard. What are you? No, you know what? I'm not entirely sure what you are. I'm gonna request here. I'm gonna request here. I'm gonna request here. Okay, I joined a party. Let's see my party. So Vault hard. Okay, excellent. This is what I want. And as you can see, even the names, I can't pronounce them because of their language. So yeah, the language barrier has to be solved. I think they should just force this game into English so that everyone has to type and not use any other characters. I know it seems a little bit harsh, but how else are you going to keep the community if people can't communicate? You know, communication is like part of the community word. We need one more, don't we? Guys, we need one more. Guys, we need one more. Yeah, we need one more. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Level 38 will come in handy as well. You can't do the hard, you can't underestimate the hard sewer vault. Regardless of the dungeon, you can't underestimate them. A lot of the bosses have unique mechanics, and the hard one, I believe, has the enrage. And when it enrages, if you get slapped during that, it's a done. You're done, so there's no way you could survive that. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hide this. I don't really need to worry about that now. I have everything that I need to see in this screen. And I'm gonna 2.5D lock myself just so that I don't misnavigate. So the advantage of 2.5D is that you have no vertical navigation. You can only navigate horizontally. And that's pretty neat because it allows me to just make sure I can only turn to the direction I need to see. Yeah, we can clear these. Let's see, what else do I need? Let's just quick organize this. Let's consume intelligence. Yep, let's do that. Vitality, dexterity, let's do that. Strength, sure, why not? No reason, but let's do it anyway. Okay, guys, the poison is building here, so we might want to... Yeah, okay. That's good. Pretty sure you can kite them out of the poison to fight them. Someone did it once, but, you know, our lives were not full, so we couldn't really tell if the poison was there, even though we can't see it. But I believe you can kite them out of the poison. So yeah. Okay, this is it. The golden thief bug. So we gotta do this. I gotta do this in less than 15 minutes. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna keep my distance and try to play this through. I'm gonna turn on my auto, but I have to keep moving because this bug is really unpredictable. He will all of a sudden do that. Yeah, that's the terrifying part. And in the normal mode, you can really tank that, but in the hard one, you might die. So there is that. So how long does this last? Uh, 30 meters. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's dodge that first. Yep. Okay, now we're in a corner, so he should be able to turn in any direction now. Oh, he's gonna do the heal. So we gotta kill these little things now. And then we gotta kill these. Wait, what can I kill it? Kill it. Oh god, no. Don't heal him. No. Yeah, he heals quite a bit. Oh no. Are you okay? Okay, you know what? Let's just heal this up first. Then let's switch to the single target heal. Yep, that's better. Okay, if you guys cluster up like that and he charges, you can't dodge. Oh, never mind. Some of them don't care. They're way too tanky. I'm gonna stay out of the way because I'm not as tanky as these people. Plus, I do believe that staying alive is important. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance and I'm just gonna keep attacking. There we go. That's the charge. So there are times he does target someone who is not within range, just because I don't know. He just picks someone with the lowest life or something. He has some kind of algorithm, and I believe that that's what keeps it. Just let me heal you up, brother. There you go. Oh, okay. That was a lucky dodge. If I didn't see that, I would have died. I think that straight up kills me. That jump attack. It's a one shot. There we go. We got it cleared, and let's just open this chest up. And we get a whole bunch of things. I don't want that. I do need this. Give me a chance. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Do you want to switch anything? This is a magic ring, is it? Yeah, it's a magic ring. Can I switch this? Oh, unfortunately, I was rejected. Okay, that's okay. But at least we got our book. So now we can actually switch up from the staff build to the book build, because I really want to do the book build. When we did that, we should have completed this quest, right? There we go. Let's talk the mission board. Excellent. So we managed to do that. So we'll come back to the dungeon once we've done this, because it's on a time. So I have to go back just to get the mission done. And in the meantime, let's just check the backpack and see. Yeah, excellent. This is so much better. So this is a two-handed item. It gives me haste, which increases my cast speed, which is super important for mages. This one does increase attack, because it does magic defense penetration. So it allows me to do attack against those with high magic resistance, but it's not very useful for a cleric, because I just want to focus on my heal and I want to do it as fast as I possibly can. So the book is the better way to go. But it will take away my max HP bonus from the square shield, so it's not very good for farming. So yeah, let's do this first. So yeah, anyway, I gotta switch between these two builds in dungeons and stuff. So that's probably the way I'm gonna do it. I just need a new shield. I haven't got that. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Why did I come here? Oh yeah, okay. To upgrade. Okay, let's see. Um. Hmm. Yeah, sure. We'll upgrade you. Sure, we'll upgrade you. Just the level, because I'm still level 30. The item will be out leveled eventually. But I do see myself doing a few more dungeon runs, so why not? Um, it's gonna consume quite a lot of these stones. 1 through 20. Uh, Use as smelting material to produce Fracon 1, Carnium 1, and Basics 1. Hmm. Okay, anyway, it's not these that I want to level up. I want to level up this thing. So I gotta equip it first. Fine, let's equip. There we go, it's two-handed. Okay, now let's upgrade you. Oh, this thing consumes more because it's two-handed, but not as much as two different items. Right, it makes it more worth it as well for me. Yeah, yeah. Alright, fine. Let's quick claim this. Oh no, it's this one. Weekly claim, yeah, sure. Let's check the celebration. Let's claim that. Okay, excellent. What do we have? We got a skill that we can take. Definitely, I'm maxing out the single target heal. I do want to get the Soul Mender. So requires heal level 5. So this thing increases my overall healing, which is super useful. Hmm. This is an overtime heal. Yeah, I got my Holy Light maxed out. I got my Signum Crucis maxed out. These two are essentially the best farming skills that I have. Uh, this is probably the least important for me because I can expect my party members to have their own defensive skills. It's just the healing that everyone is gonna lack compared to me. Okay, what about you? You increase agility and eventually movement speed. All friendly targets within 30 meters by 2. This is pretty strong too, huh? Hmm. Yeah, we'll go with this. Just because having more options is better than having, just one powerful one. And base stats. Okay, so I got a bunch of points now. Dex is haste. And this is HP. So I do need more HP, first of all. But I do need haste, but I have to keep safe. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but I guess you need 3 points to push. Alright, we'll do that. We'll get these two to 20 and then we'll pump more into intelligence after that. Okay, so now we gotta do this thing. We gotta go to, not the carnival, excuse me, wait, it's the carnival. Okay, we gotta check these out first. Okay, so these are like daily stuff that we just gotta do, and then we get these what do you call these? Shells or something that we use to trading currency. Okay, now the academy. Go to quiz. Let's go. Okay, so it's been about an hour plus. I'm gonna just try to do my best in this quiz, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing too many dungeon runs today. On video, I might do it a bit later, so I'll probably do it after this video just to finish up the dailies. But at least you guys got to see what the hard dungeon battle looks like. So yeah, ROX has been super fun for me. It's mostly reminiscing the good old times. It's in no way better than other RPGs out there. But I do want to believe that it is quite free to play friendly. Excuse me. So I do hope that that will be the case long term. Okay, let's try my luck here. I'm not very good in this. Let's see. How much do you know about Ragnarok? Come and challenge yourself. There are 10 questions in total. You have to answer all of them correctly. Refer to the Academy Handbook archives if you encounter a question you can't answer. Okay. Which of the following ways can you obtain base XP? Kill monsters in the wilderness? Does not grant activity. Does not grant activity. I think meditating under a fountain does not grant activity. Which of the following ways can you obtain equipment? Can you obtain equipment? Take part in daily instances? If adventurer Katina accidentally becomes poisoned, which of the following can she use to detoxify herself? Oh, Panacea, was it? If Adventurer Seal is determined to create his own guild in Midgard, which of the following materials does he need to spend? Um, no, not now, buddy. Is it Zenny and Imperium? If I'm not mistaken, because I did it. I created my guild. If currency enthusiast Leslie wants to get his hands on some Valkyrie coins, what should he do? Um, Valkyrie coins. Valkyrie coins. Okay, you know what? Let me just look this up because I don't want to mess this up. Valkyrie coins. Uh, Ragnarok. X. Uh, MVPs. Yeah, because I don't have Valkyrie coins. I've never done that. Before an adventure can change their name again. 72 hours? Each class uses a two-handed rod. Are you seriously asking this? Okay. Which of the following items can be used to reset your quality stat points after allocating them? Quality stat points. So the magical stone, because we saw that just now, is not an MVP. Whoa, wow. MVP monsters. Uh, okay. MVP. Egga, Maya, Fironi, and I think the egg has to be the answer, right? She has two. Complete daily instances. Retest. Okay, let's do this again. Oh my god, it's a whole new thing. Frontera Tavern that he likes to go to. Blacksmith Hall Grey Hen. Okay, let's look it up. Now this is really tricky now. We got one wrong. Hall Grey Hen. Uh, Hall Grey. Okay, it's rose red. Okay. God. Adventurer Alana wants to become a nimble assassin. Which academy mentors should she choose? Academy mentors. Moxie. Moxie, yeah, Moxie. Aspiring young hero of Prontera, Coco has joined the Kingdom Defense Force. About to set join. Okay, needs to upgrade a weapon. What should he do? I think this is pretty obvious. Blacksmith. 4 members of the Kingdom of Rune or Midgard does not belong to the same organization. Kingdom. Okay, let's write these down. Rune. Kingdom. Captain Hallam. Okay. If your adventurer's seed is determined to create his own guild in Midgard, Zeni Imperium, we got this right. Does not grant Zeni. Zeni does not grant Zeni. You can't ask Kiki for Zeni. Okay. To the following ways could you obtain base XP? Base XP. Kill monsters in the wilderness. Yeah. Two-handed rod. Spellcaster. Does not grant adventurer XP. I think this is pretty obvious. Changing a name. Adventurer can change their name again. 72 hours. We did that. Okay, we did it. We got it. Excellent. So next. So the next is at base level 40. We can do this again. Fine, very well. So we got a whole bunch of currency, and I believe all that currency has to do with the exchange center, right? It's these things. Obtained crystals. So it's called crystal. It's crystal currency. Okay, let's see what's popular. Um, Nothing out of the usual. Windproof mantle. Defense max HP. Defense max HP. This one seems to be really good for me as well. It's level 40 though. But why is it sold so cheap? There has to be a reason why this thing is suddenly sold so cheap. Okay, anyway, let's just check for like our equipment. Offhand, usable. I think we can use anything, right? Adventurous shield. What's this? No, I don't want that. You're a level 80 item. No, we don't want this. What are you? Level 30. Okay, Adventurous Shield is in demand. It's a level 30 item. It gives max HP physical damage reduction. I see. Magic damage reduction. Kite Shield. Physical damage. Square Shield. Magic damage bonus. Right. So the Square Shield is the one that we need. Because it gives magic damage bonus and max HP. So how much are you sold for? None right now. I see. Okay. Should we get the level 40 item or should we hold on to current? I think we're just gonna hold on to currency. I'm pretty sure we can farm those up later. So yeah, that's it from me for this one. I'm just going to go ahead. There's so many party invites going on. I'm not sure what's happening. But I wanna get back to my quest. I can actually proceed with the Labyrinth Forest quest to move on, and I think I want to because it's main quest and it's going to give me way way a lot of levels and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead with that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and try it if you have not. Otherwise, you can just follow me by watching this, and it's going to be super relaxing. It's something like Stardew in a way. I mean, the game is nothing like Stardew, but it's relaxing in that way, and yeah, it's just going to be something for me to take my mind off all the other intense strategy games that I play. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, guys.